Hello, good morning, Brett. Hi, Melissa, darling. How are you today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Time check. Good morning, Brett. Time check. It is 12:31 a.m. And like and share, guys. Our topic for today is who are those I scam? Raise your hands. Please with that screenshot. It's so funny. Okay. I couldn't think of a topic, but I want to do live stream since there is an asshole today that went to my let's say a good guy, a good guy that went to my premiere today. So here we go. Whoever can provide me can say that I scammed them. You can get clear now. You can come to my panel. You can come to my panel. Okay, you can come to my panel and then tell me how did I scam you and how much. Why I'm so broke. Ah, why I don't have anything for this whole 2 years when I'm scamming people. So yeah, please, please come up. To be honest, guys, I just finished with my training. I had to train from 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. until just as of the moment during the video. I had to train for the sales. So if ever you guys are in the private, either you are a private sector or you are in the federals that needs the service of almost everything we're selling. So we are the office wagon. So you guys are, yeah. I tried to block him out, but I am not a mood. Ah, okay. You are not a mood. What? Wait. Please also drop your links in Rocco. I'm not sure why you are not a mood. So, yes, that is our topic for today. So, if you guys ever being scammed by me, you are free to come up in the StreamYard link and tell me how did I scam you. Okay? It's so funny. Like you are calling me scamming my boyfriend or my man. Eh, he's not even giving me like 1,000 or whatever. What the heck? Sabak kay gabi siya gutom pa. I'm hungry. Why you're so bubbly lit at night? I started the channel Simply Rocco Philippines. Oh. Hi Vicky, what's wrong? Hi Ken. There's nothing wrong. Everything is well. I'm just saying, whoever think that I scam them, you can always come up and tell me how did I scam you because yeah, that's how though it is. You scam my heart. Ouch. Sorry. Simple Rocco, you are now moderator. Please drop your link with what are Philippines? Simple Rocco Philippines. Can I ask a thumbs up, guys? Please do give. I just watched your video, sis. Visha, you're crazy. Please check her video. She's dancing. She's dancing. Hi, George. Guten Morgen. Begets. Begets are Ihnen. Okay. One time you said you would sing Lady in Red and only sing one line. Oh, sorry. Lady in Red. I just well, it's still singing. What's wrong, Lilan? It's so new. So link is generic. Hello, Leonard Land from Houston, Texas. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. That's good that you're good. Okay. Um, I think Brett is not scamming me. So you don't. I'm not. You don't know. I don't scam you, Brett. So we're good. Okay, let me talk first and filter you.
No, I don't.
Because I know if you're, I couldn't. I need to wear this. Yeah. The reason I actually say that, so the people that being scammed would come up, but obviously I'm not scamming you, so
No, I know you don't scam me. I came up with
so
you
that's
because of
that's the
Patreon.
thing. I think okay, we're going to take what is the definition of scam. We're going to read it. Some people just don't understand that.
Dictionary definition, yeah.
Okay, a dishonest scheme, a fraud. Okay, a fraud. So the one who perpetrates a scam, a person who commits or participates in fraudulent scheme or operation, insurance, credit card, or yeah, what is a scammer? Tries to
Like a
gain trust,
scam
an
is,
online scam. I'm reading. Um, to gain trust in some way, emotional acts or IRS, acts for action, unexpected contacts, something like that. So I wouldn't say that I scam Will, right? Because I don't do any fraudulent against him.
no.
All the troubles that we did, it's basically because we are in a relationship. And if I scam him, it's just like I won't care what he feels. I won't feel sad or mad if we broke up. I won't care about what he feels. I will just ask him for money, which is not happening.
Hmm.
You don't even know if he really if he supports everything that I have right now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working. So I don't think I scam Will. And if I scam him, if I am gonna have the lab scam, I wouldn't scam Will because he is not the right person to be doing that. I would just go right away to the people that has a lot of money, tell them I love them, even I don't mean it. But
Hmm.
I cannot do it because it just don't work. I cannot be pretending to fall in love with someone, pretending to be being submissive, but I'm. It's not just my
Hmm.
attitude. So okay, here. Good evening, Manage Daniel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. By the way, guys, please check Simple Rocco's new channel. That is
No.
Simple Rocco in the Philippines. Simple Rocco, are you in the Philippines already? So, guys, if you haven't visited to the Philippines yet, yeah, you're free to visit now. I think malls are open, nightclubs are open already. So it's even getting better. The traffic is also crazy. So yes, but we're not gonna be mad over that guy. He's simply roaming around everywhere using different account. If ever he's blank, he's going to get another account again so that he could troll people. But the important thing is I know what I'm doing. I know myself. So if I wanted to do that scamming thing, it's very easy for me to do so because I know how to talk to people. I know how to do this and that. But um, yeah, why do that? I would rather struggle. People would help me because they think I'm worth it. They think that they want to support. They have to donate. They want to donate. It's all good, but not in that way. So it's okay. You can call me whatever. I don't care. But I'm still waiting for someone that's being scammed by me to come up. No one is coming up. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Black, whoever. How good taker, Vicky. Okay, Ken. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming up here. That's amazing. Go to sleep. I'm not sure what time it is, guys, over there, but it's morning here. It's good morning. It's 12:40, so it means that it's morning here in the Philippines already. Good day, Lee Smith. How are you, Lee? I hope you're doing good. When are you guys coming to the Philippines? If ever do you do have questions about Cebu? And about Philippines, I would answer that. If you do have questions about Filipina and stuff like that, I could answer. I'm not a lab expert, by the way, but I could definitely give you my honest and sincere opinion. How are you today, Rob? Buang, how are you? Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing, Mr. Simpler Rocco. That's his new channel. So, by the way, also subscribe our um YouTube star, Mr. Brett Bretesta. He's the YouTube star, guys, because he's everywhere. He knows everyone. He supports everyone. So thank you, Brett. Yes. So I think you guys would say why I am so bubbly and so happy right now, even though it's already okay. I think I started the journey of doing a yoga. So I am doing a yoga, and I think it's also a good start to not take the external BS from people to get inside me. Okay, I'm focusing on my inner peace, and I do understand people would say things to hurt you, to put you down, to humiliate you, but it's always up to you how to react with whatever they say. So, yes. Thanks for the subs, guys. I just got disconnected from my PC and I am on the phone.
Mhm.
Thank you, Simple Rocco. So, guys, you are open to ask me questions if you want to ask questions. Again, so yeah, I'm making this live stream out of nothing. Char. Because I had a training today and it was just a crazy training. We're gonna be selling for those people that wants lots, okay, of cartridge. So toner, we are my company is providing toner all over the United States. Yeah, toner. We do have different products, but most likely we are selling we're doing the wholesales, and you could get discounts through us, but still I am in training to do so. So yeah, but I will be going to, if ever who's interested of buying school supplies, um what you call that, printer, um, toners and stuff like that, I could just send you my line card. Then you could order through me, and then we could talk. I could call you, something like that. Ah,
So you're like the
what? I'm rapping.
rap
Yo, rap. Yeah, yeah, something like that. I'm rap.
representative.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like someone who sells. I know MJ in Taiwan. You know she sells Mary Kay, and then
Yeah,
and what you do is you buy it through her, you pay her, and then she contacts the person who actually has the stuff, and then they ship it to you, and then you get it.
yeah. Vicky, are they still making people wear masks outside in Cebu City? It's not really too much. It really depends on you. Just people get used to it, but I didn't. My friend, the American friend, and his husband, ever since the pandemic, they don't wear masks, and they didn't, and people are just okay with it, especially in Mualboal, like outside Cebu City. There's not too many much people anymore wearing masks. It's still, I don't get it. Why are we wearing masks outside, when we're walking, when inside the disco bars and everyone, they're just freaking kissing other people? So I still don't understand it, but yeah. You could actually, here outside, you are, you know for precautions and whatever, they're wearing masks, but in that area over there, I couldn't get in with not wearing masks. That's the reason
Mhm.
why I wear a mask. But most of the time I'm walking around, I have mask with me, but I'm not wearing it anymore. Yeah, because I have been in the disco bar with a lot of people and they're not wearing masks. We are all not wearing the mask. Why would the hell I'm going to wear mask when I'm
Yeah, they
walking
don't wear
around?
masks at any place anymore around here. Oh,
Okay.
some people still do, but there's a lot of people. You go to grocery store, bars, anywhere, and then like my work, it's what it is voluntary if you want to wear a mask or
Yeah,
not now.
I think so. And people
We
are
haven't had a
getting
case
so
of COVID in like a month
people are
almost.
people are scared of police. That's why they wear masks, not because they want to be
Mhm.
protected. Okay, here we have one more question here. Shout out Six Ontario
I can.
Adventures. Shout out to you. Please drop your link, Mr. Ontario Adventures. Okay, make a video about your life. Okay, I'm going to do it, Manoj Daniel, about my life. Like, what is it? Like a day in my life, or okay, I will do that. If Filipinos are interested in a foreigner, they need to fill out application to see if they are qualified. Ah, really? Ah, is it other way around? It's the other way around. Oh,
I know
I
they're
didn't.
around. There should be no application for to date somebody. That'd be
In my
weird.
case, in
Or
my
make it
case,
like a job.
in my case, Rabdi, in my case, I get, like, the relationship that I have is not me is getting interested first. They get interested with me, pursue me until I get interested back. So right now, I'm not interested with anyone, so I couldn't fill up an application.
You're only interested in yourself and your daughter.
Only reason I was is to cover my ugly face. I know, Rob. You're so ugly. Oh, I'm going to kill you. You're subuang.
Here's
Hello,
one.
Militia Hair.
As long as
Hi.
your significant other doesn't think you're ugly, that's all that matters.
Okay, Vicky. No, simply it really depends on you. If you want to wear mask, then go. If you're not gonna wear mask, don't. But sometimes police will tell you, "Oh, why are you not wearing mask?" But it's not really like they're going to put you in jail or fine you anymore because it's under executive. It's when the governor of Cebu said that you know you shouldn't fine anyone that wouldn't wear mask. If they don't wear mask, you give them mask, something like that. So, no. Hello, my darling from Militia. Hi, darling. How are you doing?
Hair.
Yes,
Militia
Militia.
hair.
So, guys,
Hot,
hello to
hot,
other
hot.
people that is watching and not talking. Are you really very Are you very what you call that? Are you getting marites of our topic for today? I'm
Have
waiting
you
for
been scammed?
yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come up.
Well, have any of you been on like online scammed or something like that? They're going around. You know those ones that say you have a virus and blah blah blah. Microsoft blah blah it says you have a virus, and then it gives you a number at the bottom. Don't ever
Yeah,
call those because they'll actually like talk to you and go, "Oh, you got a virus," and they'll fake fix your computer. I mean, if you
yeah,
call them and then
but
and then
I'm
they'll make you send a bunch of money to them, and then they scam you out of money. They say, "Oh, I need this money to like fix your PC and blah 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 blah," and then you're
yeah,
out like hundreds or thousands of dollars.
yeah, but I'm talking about those people that I scam.
Well,
You
you,
guys
you don't
come up.
scam anybody. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why, Brett. Didn't you get it? I had a premiere earlier. You saw that,
I
and so
know. I was
okay,
laughing at him.
cool.
The guy was an idiot.
Okay, hi,
Hi, Auntie
Jody.
Judy.
Hello, Jody. How are you doing today?
I know.
I hope you're
Uh,
doing good today. So, yes. Um, there's not so much restrictions, guys, for the foreigners to come here, but I don't see so much foreigners yet. So I went to the nightlife in Cebu, but it was basically most people there are local and so much younger than me. I feel like I'm so auntie when I went there, like always
Younger than
for
you. What the
16,
hell?
17.
You're not that old.
I'm so talking. So 18 until yes, Brett, I'm 31, and these people that goes to the bar are all younger. So I'm talking about. So I don't feel like I don't belong in the disco bar anymore. You know what I mean? But I haven't been, to be honest. In Cebu City, I never been to the closed bars. Like I'm not sure. Like the KTV bars that is super super close. I'm not sure if whatever they're doing inside, I'm not sure, but I'm so interested to go there, but I'm not also sure if I am allowed to film. So that's it.
Huh?
Fanatic forager, hindi naman ako na scam na bigo. Sunod mabuti pag-ibig. He said that he never been scammed, he's just being
Hmm.
broken. Okay, it's getting close, Ken. Good afternoon, Jody girl. It's getting close. Yes, Jody, I'm counting up. Oh my God! Can you guys imagine? Kuya Ken is coming to see Maureen already. My heart is jumping. I have to go, Vicky. See you later. Thank you so much, Simply Rocco, for dropping your link. Take care, Simply Rocco. Take care.
I simply Rocco.
I need
Jonathan
to.
Steele.
Yes, I need to. Okay.
I think
Simply
he's gonna
Rocco,
be.
guys. If you haven't subscribed to him, yeah, this is his new channel, Simple Rocco Philippines. So I have to see what's in his. Oh, talks with Kaysaya. Cryptocurrency. I see. Just going to leave it on. See ya. See ya. Good night, Simple Rocco. So that's it about guys. So the scamming is being fraud. It's being fraud that the purpose of the lady is not to love the person but just simply to get something from the person. And when talking about scamming, guys, I have a text from my cousin last night. Yeah, I have a text from my cousin last night. And she said that her friend or sees her friend um, had a boyfriend. Yeah, have a boyfriend, and they're chatting and chatting and chatting, and they're even have the video call. But then the boyfriend said that he is going to send the girlfriend um ten $10,000, $10,000. So I'm not sure how much is it in peso, but in order for her to get that money, she needs to send him 20,000 pesos. So this is, oh, whoever the woman watching here, and you talk to this guy. This is the guy that claims to be the boyfriend of my cousin's friend, and she said like he said that he said that he is sending the woman 30,000 US dollars, and it wouldn't appear in the bank unless she would send him 20K. So it's not just, the scam is everywhere. It's happening with a thing like this. Women also, especially for the OFW guys, they're being scammed as well with these lab scams also by the men, pretending to be military, pretending to be this and that, pretending to come to the Philippines, and then asking this and that for a woman from their money. So it's not only, you know, uh, um, sounds like, yeah, I also told her like, no, you're not gonna do anything because there are few people already that I know. There's also one guy that is like trying to contact me, being so friendly with me, telling me to send money and this and that, that um he could get me in the USA. Some of those things, the introduction itself is already very fishy to me. If you want to be friends with me, or if you're interested with me, you're not gonna do that introduction to me. It won't work. Sorry, I'm not very fool. Any fool that sends 30K dollars to the Philippines is insane. Shoot, I get a lot of scammers on Skype. Damn.
Really
See?
can't even climb the mountains in Baguio. Really?
What? Then I'm going to climb to the mountains of Baguio. I'm sure Baguio is really very beautiful. I know that Maureen is
I
enjoying
think you
it.
wouldn't even climb the mountains.
Why not?
You,
Baguio is
you
really
you'd actually
nice.
climb those mountains? Really?
Yeah, in Baguio, yes.
How tall are they?
It's not that tall, Brett.
Uh,
I mean, Baguio itself is a mountain already. That's why it's very cold.
yeah. Very cold. What? Very cold. Well, I don't know. You're talking to me.
Okay, well, come on, you have to realize, after these long years in YouTube, you have to realize that I'm Filipina and 19 degrees Celsius is very cold for me.
Yeah,
Oh, see? Then that's it.
I understand.
Shoot, I get a lot of scammers on Skype. What did you do? Okay. Wow. 330K US dollars would why would anyone do that? That's why it's a scam. And then
Hmm.
if you're going to send $30,000 to Filipina, why would you ask for 20,000 pesos? How stupid is that? Oh. Hi Jody from Rob. Vicky is adventurous. I am super adventurous. You Brett, I climbed them for sure. Yes, it's not very tall. It's not like Mount Everest. It's doable, not
Well,
that fast.
nothing's really like Mount Everest. I mean,
Wow, a person has to have discernment in their selective process and decision making. Yeah, exactly, Smith. Because it's just like at first, yeah, it's just like how the love scams go. It's yeah, some Filipinas does the love scams, and it's not let's say it's not that it's not happening. It's happening. Filipinas, Asians everywhere. Some other people are using that to get the visa, using that to get the money, or using that to enter the countries. There are a lot of people that are doing that, but it's not just like only a woman. Men are also doing that, especially if you're very good looking.
mhm.
There's so many good looking men from the USA doing scams also all over the world, even
Hmm.
to the European women, and it's happening. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Do they do it to
and that's
like
why you just have
naive,
to,
innocent women mostly?
yeah, like for example,
They can tell that which women are
at
naive or
first they're
not.
going to get your trust, right? They're going
Hmm.
to send you money.
Right,
First they're
Andrew?
going to give you $25 maybe to
Hmm.
help out. And then later sending you little gift. And then after that telling you that they're coming here. And others, even the form of scam done by the men is that they would tell that they are already in immigration, but they place on hold, so she needs to go there and send them this money to this person for her to be able, him to be able to be get out of immigration and recommit in the airport. And then this lady is really very very um, interested to see the guy that she been chatting for 7 months. Of course, sent the money through GCash to the other women so that like the women would get him out, something like that, because the women is the person from immigration that would release him, and then boom, no one arrived and she's being scammed. So that's how that works. Out until further notice. Hi there, Andrew. How are you doing today? Rob did totally lacking of common sense. No more common sense. Andrew is in the house. I feel scammed for 10 pesos, Dul. Oh my gosh. Guys, please be scammed by me right now. This is a scammer that I would say, guys, I am ready to scam you now. My goodness. Okay, Koya Andrew. Okay, what? You look so old to call Andrew her Kuya, Rob. Come on. So, Brett, do you ever feel scammed with your Filipina girlfriend, ex girlfriends, etc.?
No, I've never. No, I've never been scammed at all. She does. She doesn't even. Well, she sent me some gifts, but it's not like scams or anything. I never know. She doesn't. She doesn't. She wouldn't do that.
Mm.
No, I've never been scammed. No, she doesn't. She doesn't even talk about money with me ever.
I mean, even if it's talking money, like for example, this guy, like me and Will is already in a deep relationship. We've been together for years, and then we have
Mhm.
plans. So even though he is sending money, it doesn't mean that it is being scam, because a scam is using the fraud. You have to lie to the person. You don't have feeling. You
Yeah,
just
you
go
you
and
like
get
lie
this
and trick the
trust,
person into
yes, and then
like saying you're
just
gonna
to
do
get
something
out
and then
money
you don't end up doing it, or you
from them. I
or you
mean,
say
if
you're not gonna
I
take money
I
from them
want
and
to
then you take money
scam,
from them.
if I want to scam, I would get that super old guy, super rich, make him
What
feel
do you
good.
mean? Like, what he has one foot in the grave,
Yeah, something like that.
and then you be like, oh, I died, and then you take like his millions,
Yeah.
like
So
Anna Nicole Smith. She
who
married a
was
guy, and then
scam?
like
That's the
a
question.
few years later, he died.
That's the question, Andrew. Who was scam?
Howard
Raise
J or
your
whatever the
leg.
hell his name was.
Raise your legs. Everyone is my kuyas and kuyos. Buang Avenue. I am your kuyos. Rob.
Go on.
Shout out Rick's Destination Cebu. Rick's Destination Cebu. I have to check out your channel.
What she was saying? No, a guy on her premiere, like about an hour, or was it maybe 45 minutes hour ago, was saying that she was scamming Will. Oh no, Will was scamming her, something like that, or something. I don't
Will
remember
is
what the hell it
coming
was.
me. Yeah. Will is
Oh,
coming me. For
something like
goodness
that.
sake.
And
Me
I know
and
Vicky. I know Vicky wouldn't do that. I've known Vicky like double the amount, pretty much longer than anybody that's in this chat.
who was scammed? I am being scammed. Me, Andrew, Buang Vicky scammed me for 5 pesos. Lul, I have the videos. When we get there, I'll post our videos. Rick, come on! Come over now. Char. Rick's Destination Cebu. Yes, I can't wait to see your videos, and I can't wait. I think before you come here, you have to take video already while you are in wherever you are, and then in the plane until you reach Cebu. I think that's very, very nice information. Yeah. Do you believe that the scammer is always a scammer? Um, no, I don't believe, because I do believe that everyone would change. People say that once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe that. It really depends on how you want to, uh,
Hmm.
it really depends on the person. Like for me, for example, I cheated before. Yeah. And I own that. The problem with a cheater that won't change is the people that won't accept that they cheated, won't accept that they did this, that they did that. They don't own it, they don't claim it, and they don't learn. So they're doing the same thing. I did it, I admit it, I learned it, and I'm not gonna do it.
Hmm.
That's it. It really depends on you. If you don't wanna be, what you call that, learning from what you did, that's why mistakes is a lesson. But
Hmm.
if you're not gonna make it a lesson, then you are forever like that, right? So I did take the responsibility of what I did. I took the consequence. Yeah, I took the consequence, and that's it. You just have to take the consequence of your action, because at the end of the day, whatever you're doing to others, it always gets back to you.
Hmm.
So if you want to remain scammer, even though there's a person that you really love, I don't think so. Lee Smith, because maybe at first they're just playing around, scamming, and then later on she falls in love as well. She falls in love with a guy, and later on she didn't want even wanna scam him anymore, and then the guy left, and she could actually be that her karma, or
Ice is
maybe,
hazy. Sorry.
yeah, something like that. So I don't believe that. I do believe that people
I'll let you
change.
scam me out of my potato chips.
Me, Andrew Wang scammed me for 5 pesos. Mm. Look at the videos. Okay.
Everybody, she's scamming me for my friendship.
All the abuse I see vloggers take, not
And-
sure I would have the
and-
patience. At first it was really very disappointing with me, Rec. I wanted to not continue vlogging because it's very painful. People are still accusing me of begging, of scamming, and right now I'm still working. How many jobs I'm doing? I
yeah.
shouldn't I shouldn't be worried about working anymore, staying up at night to do training.
Hmm.
Um, what you call that? Planning to go back to call center because I don't have sales anymore with what I'm doing. So I'm trying to. I had interviews today to go back to call centers, or maybe going back to abroad. If I would scam, it wouldn't be a problem to me. It would be
Hmm.
really easy to do so. But I wouldn't want my daughter to be fed with that money. So I would rather have hard work, and if people wants to donate,
Hmm.
because as I said, donations is different from scam.
Yeah.
I
If you.
wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie to get something. If you want to give me, like, people even have their cars, their big jobs and everything. People are even still donating them. So why would be it is a scam if people is donating me when I'm freaking broke?
Hmm.
So, but I wouldn't say, "Oh, my mom is having a disease. You have to send me money now," or I have to pay this and that. Very, I creating stories just to get money. I wouldn't do that. That's just BS.
One thing I know is I know you're broke. Let's be honest. I know you don't have no money. It's,
It's not, but at least, right? At least I'm broke, but I was able to pay the bills. That's
you're
important.
broke, but an awesome person. I want to be friends with you. I don't give a shit if you have money or not. I'm friends with you because you're cool.
The important thing is I could pay my bills.
Yeah. As
Thank you
long
for
as you
some help, though.
have a roof
would
over
you
your
guys
head and you can
would you guys
eat.
being in this channel sending a little bit of super chat to help me out a little bit?
Yeah, I try to help you out because I know Nicole's. I'm Nicole's best friend, so I gotta help you out.
Mm.
No offense, but
$2.
Nicole comes first because she told me I'm her best friend, so I'm like awesome. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
I
We
love your daughter, by the way. I hope I can meet her someday. Because she told me, yeah, literally, guys, she told me she was her best friend, like in the spring of last year or something like that.
Yeah. Laura, Vicky will scam us for our planting chips. Yes. Chips. I understand. We are near Santinato, Ohio. Wife has been here 3 years. Get about 3 to 4 years to go before we make the final move. Have been there 3 times, hoping to make a visit to the province
Mhm.
next year. Let me know if you do it, Rick, if I'm still here too. Tamsak here, Vicky. Thank you so much, beautiful Hegisi. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Kalabi, pagkuha na ninyo oy, profile picture. Rick, I'm
Yeah.
just north of you near Cleveland. Wow. I appreciate your insight, Uy. Salamat, Lee. Salamat kaayo. Lee, do you have a channel also, Lee? Do you also have a channel? Because I want to see. It's nice to see if you also
What I
have
don't
a channel.
understand is why Will didn't
I
have
know who I'm
you set
talking to,
up
then I can
since you were
visit.
married, so you didn't have to work or worry about funds.
John Copperpex, hi
Okay.
there.
Well, it's not like Will's rich.
Rick, I'm just north. Thank you for appreciating John Copperpix. Long time no see, but now see now. Thank you for being here. When you guys get scammed, they're thinking with their libido, not with their brain. That's true. I understand. Most of these people that get scammed actually is those perverts. I get scammed
I don't
by
know
the
about that.
Filipino one.
Old
She's
people
from
get
my home.
scammed all the time. They get scammed the most, like senior citizens
Yeah.
in the
Yes,
U.S.
Rex.
anyways.
Yeah, because they're needing. I don't understand. They need the love and affection from young women. And guys, why would you tell it's a scam if you are enjoying the women anyways?
I don't know.
So you just
Don't
pay for
ask
your
me.
fun.
I've never had that happen or done that.
My goodness.
I don't know.
Yes, Rex, so many men
I don't.
think with their little head instead of their big head.
I don't roll like that.
My
I
goodness.
don't do that shit.
I will straight up when you have the trolls accusing you or others of anything. I would be bet it most, if not all, have ever been to Fiji and send what real life is like there. I think so. Or others came here already and they are scammed themselves, and they think that every Filipina is a
They got
scam.
taken advantage of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another way for
So
being scammed, taken advantage of.
yeah, taking advantage of. But guys, there are also men. Like for example, there are men that come here. They are not thinking so much. Don't trust right away. Yeah, or maybe like they are loving each other. The girl loves her, loves him, so he also provides things for the women. And
Hmm.
then they broke up, and then later on he will see he gets scammed. Come on, the
Hmm.
time that you get from the girl for being with you also,
Yeah.
and the heart that you break for being an a-hole couldn't be both with the any money that you gave her. And when you were together and you enjoy spending it with her, and then you broke up, and then you call yourself being scammed, is just BS. Not unless
Hmm.
she's really doing it to scam you. But if she loves you, things don't go well, and then you said that you are being scammed, I think you have to man up.
Hmm.
Okay? So you're not a man, you're a boy.
That's what I called that guy. What I say? Something about sad boy, Black Rob. LOL. I didn't even call him a man. I called him a boy. And then, but by that time, it was already timed out, though. I think
Oh.
by Mike.
Can
Wait,
we
no.
we are in a small village, Camden, north of Hamilton. Ooh, okay. Um,
Jesus, 1,400 ladies contacting you. What?
what I don't understand is why Will didn't have you set up since you were married, so you didn't have to work or worry about funds. He couldn't for now. That's why. But he's helping me a little bit. As I said, guys, we have call off. Okay, we are not together. We are not breaking up. We are talking, but we are. As I said, I am now doing this psychology. I want to get inner peace as well, and also we're doing it together but apart. You know what I mean? Um, so and I he was helping me 20,000 a month before. Yeah, and that's it.
Uh,
I'm disclosing it. It's 20,000 a month that he's helping me, But sometimes he's also booking for my rooms if I'm going to do this, and if there's extras for the call, something like that, he said. That's it. I mean, since people really think that I'm scamming him, that's the money that we are agreed that he would give me.
Hmm.
And the expenses that I have is a lot more than 20,000. Here alone is already a lot. So
Yeah,
I'm not
I,
leaving.
I understand. I
I
know
am not
most of your situation.
I am not leaving just with that. Yeah, that's why I am still working. That's why if you have in my
Yeah.
Facebook, I am selling cars, I am selling tours, which people don't know.
Hmm.
The people that
Clothes.
accuse me something are the people that don't know me. If you know me, you won't accuse me.
Yeah.
And Lee is right. Those people that say things about it are the people that doesn't never been here in the Philippines or being scammed real life. So those
Hmm.
are those people. Or others are people that doesn't want to see me happy because other people's happiness or this is their sadness. So those people are depressed or super stressed that they want other people to be stressed as well.
You
So
see,
that's
oh,
it.
people really want to know how you are. They should just ask your daughter, and she'll tell you. You know, like
Okay.
they go, "Well, is your mom a hard worker?" She probably, I know she would say, "Yeah." Is she a good mom? Yeah. And that's all you got to know.
So
Kids don't lie
that's the answer,
most of
Ken.
the time.
But I know that if we would be together, he would he would provide, but
Right.
it's not like he would
That
provide
should be
everything
something that's
for me.
awesome.
That's also another thing that I'm going to
Look at this basketball.
before I had a relationship with Will.
Will would like
He
it.
also made it clear that he wouldn't be providing me everything. Yeah, that we will be partner. He would help out but not provide. So
Custom made by
I
King
and
Wei.
I agree and I signed
My
for
back
that.
now.
So I know in the first place that before our relationship happened that that
Hi,
would I
Mark.
expect. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Ken, we are in a small village. Oh, I read it. Not yet, but I'm in the process of getting channels started. I am speaking to some blogger about the process and deciding what my platform consists of. The reason of my platform not getting really that big is because I don't have a niche. You know, I just put everything. If you have a niche, that is actually where the channel go bigger. Like for example, if your channel is a sexiness, then you just have to be sexy. If your channel is about this, but me is overall, so I don't have it's my channel is just for general. LOL pay for play, but lasted 5 minutes. He scammed himself. Exactly right. Damn. Rick, I'm in Medina, small town, 30 miles. If you are gonna play the women, you're gonna pay the women under to please you. It's not scam. It's you being BS. It took me 2 years, 1,400 ladies contacting me, and 16 months of line chat with Michelle before I go there. My 16-year-old son, Dad, Michelle is the best thing ever happened to us. Oh, that's so good. That's so good to know. I work the nuclear plants. I know exactly where you are at from Rec. This is good. Good for you, Rec, to find a good one. I think also Ken found a good one. I really think Michelle is a very beautiful soul. Yeah. I met Maureen 4 years ago on FB. Talk and come for thousands of hours. Now we will finally meet. Oh God, why I'm so fun. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled to know that. Kuya Ken, my goodness. Why I'm feeling the kiligoy. I feel so kilig. Jeez. Okay, and then next. Hey, Vicky. Hi, Mark. Hi. Congratulations. Most Westerners have no idea it's like to worry about food instead of the latest drama on media. Our priorities are so messed up. By the third trip, there I found humility and compassion. Yeah, I mean, if you have, um if you have bad past with I think Brett is not Brett also have few girlfriends. It's not doesn't mean that they're bad people. It's just don't
Hmm.
work out. It doesn't mean that Brett is still looking for a Filipina to be his partner just because doesn't the last girlfriend didn't work. It's just really depends. If you are attracting scammers, then you will be the one get scammed.
Hmm.
This is these guys that attracting the scammers themselves because they're introducing themselves. Hello, by the way,
Hmm.
I am Michael. I am an ex-military. I have money like this, like that. I'm going to provide you everything. Why are you gonna introduce yourself like that to a woman? You are making yourself being scammed, you know? Like, ugh. Like, by the way, I have a lot of pension. Like, eh? Jeez. I met Maureen 4 years ago on FB. Okay. Hey, hey, oh, here we go. That's good to know. 20k peso is too much. Oh, is it? Well, you don't know what how many nieces and nephews that I am working even before helping even before came to my life. So it's not too much. If it's too much for you, maybe you don't have responsibility or obligation. It's okay, Vicky. I understand 20k pesos what he could do. I have too many bills to pay. Yes, I found a good one for sure. She's sweet and I have much love for her. She's really sweet. Yes, you sure did, Ken. I do agree. Exotic, your niche is you are a mature adult true lady. So many of the single female bloggers act so much like kids. As adults will watch, but just for amusement, it's nice to have an adult line from Rick. People don't get my um what you call that? Sometimes people are just cannot get the real talk. They just want to bash you, and if you get like counteract with what they say, they are getting mad at you and then leave. True reg. 20k pesos allowance and complain not enough. Oh girl. I am not did I say I complain? I didn't say I complain. I'm just saying that if that would be the only money that I'm going to leave for a living, it's not enough. But I didn't complain that that's just what he sent because we are talking about it. If you understand English, then you know what I mean. If
I don't
you
even
don't,
understand English, right? And I
I
speak it.
he doesn't. Yeah. Lol, that partial situation was
It's a
funny.
joke.
He is not the this guy is just using because Fat Pasha is not don't even care about me. I think it's one of his haters that uses pictures. I was paying over 800 euro for child support. Ooh,
Wow.
a month. Your responsibility and bill nothing to do with your love. You exchange love with money. Wow, you really don't get it. That's why I said, how can I exchange love with money when I didn't complain of what he gave? What I'm saying is I have to work to pay for my bills. I am not forcing him to send me more money just because he only sent me 20k. What I'm saying is I have to work this, I have to work that because that's what he could send me. And if I'm not gonna work with what he sent, it wouldn't be enough. That's what I said. So if I would exchange the love with money, I wouldn't be staying with him because clearly it's not enough. Yeah, but I still stay. Not be, I still stay because it's not the money that I'm after. If I'm after money, I wouldn't be staying with him. I would just get right away to the person that would give me $1,000 per month, or maybe more. Or I would ask him to buy me this and buy me that. Look at me now. I'm still working. I'm still trying to find this and that. So yeah. But I'm really sorry for you. Oh, ahawa abaw is out this
Very
passenger
senior
number.
name.
I don't know what's really going on with Fascio and some other guys. I don't want to talk about it because I don't know these people. So
Hmm.
yeah.
But it was all
Oh well,
shit
I'm
too.
considering overall so freestyle sort of. This is why I'm working on substantial passive income so I don't depend on my channel blowing up. Yeah. I really don't think that I would grow that big, guys. I am not even thinking that I would
I'm
really
not going to
be
go that big. I can tell you right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I
but
work harder than anybody on YouTube, and I haven't grown it very far.
yeah, I don't really think that it would go big. But as long
I
as I'm
mean, like
also
trying to grow to
enjoying,
everybody would be nice if I did. I got like
guys.
one, two subscribers.
I will tell you, if you marry her, you gain a second family. If you are not up to second family, do not choose a Filipina for mate. And Will is not even supporting my family. He's not even like, I'm not even asking him, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, like, most of the time it's just like, that's what we are agreed of, and my family is okay with that. I am not a money maker, going to get a foreigner so that I could make my family a big house and stuff like that. They're not asking that to me. If I could help them, because if I could help them with the money that also Will is giving, like for example, Will give me 20,000 and I help my mom with five, maybe 2,000, then it's enough. It's not like, oh, he is not giving enough for our family. No, my family, I've been helping my family even before guys come to my life. I have been working many, 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 many jobs before I have. Um, Not all foreigners are having a lot of money, and I didn't understand that. Oh, show Owen! Hi, Owen! Miss you! Never tell anyone about your money. Yeah, people. I'm just, making it very clear. Today, the wife says she wants to get her family in a multi-cab. Lol. Yes, dear. Yeah, if you are already wife and husband and you want to, you really love him. I'm in a similar situation. How can I not love someone that could take my mouth and my strong personality?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone can. Eh, How are we today? I'm good. How about you? Welcome, two bears. I give to Maureen around 40k pesos a month. She then decides what to give to her family, which is around half of the funds. See, Ken is giving Maureen 40,000. They're not even married, didn't even meet yet, but Ken don't feel scammed because he knows that Maureen is loves him, and Ken is happy that Maureen is not worrying about funds. So yeah, I have 20k a month. I have to work hard so that I can make my ends meet, and I didn't live well because of that. Of course, sometimes I would say that I'm super stressed and it affects our relationship. But it's not like, oh, you have to do this. But sometimes, yeah, I would say, oh my gosh, like, I have to do this, I have to do that because I have short in funds and stuff like that. Yeah, it also affects the relationship when I'm super stressed because I have to do this, I have to do that. But it's not like, okay, you have to make it like $1,000 so that I would stay with you. Or what is that? Is there a link? What? And we could actually, I'm not sure if he is actually playing Twitch right now. He's playing Twitch. Wait, give me a moment. I have to. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Osho.
And you guys, if you have Twitch, guys, please follow his Twitch channel. He two W. I'm not sure. Oh, I cannot. His 2W Tech, because Will is making computers to get extra money. Guys, I
Mm-hmm.
know that the thing is, I know sometimes, yes, there is a complaint, but it's also because of what both needs to be done. Like, sometimes, oh, you want me to do this, and you don't give me funds to do it, when I'm broke. That's it. I don't think, um, and I don't think it's very normal for a couple. So I don't understand why these people, it's making it a very big deal when they themselves cannot even send them their themselves a freaking
Hello, Ken.
average. Germany, it's not more than 2k. They all month spend a half bill. He is having bigger stuff because he is working, but he is not working right now. Plus, he spend. I understand. That's why I don't complain because I understand he needs to spend for his kid. He is a good father. He supports his kid. Um, he loves his daughter so much. He needs to pay the bill. He needs to pay the bill. He needs to pay the rent. He needs to pay the car. He needs to pay the insurance, and he needs to pay the debt. He also have some debt that he needs to pay when he studied. So I understand where all the money goes. That's why I am not like gonna be, ah, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? You know.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm going to say. By the way, shout out and welcome to Bears. How did I scam you? Chance.
You stole his heart.
Oh, he stole mine. I
Oh, okay.
actually I just had a talk with him yesterday. I'm just like, you're shit, but I don't understand why I cannot forget you. I just like, yeah, if you really think I'm shit, you can go. But shit, I miss him all the time. But I just said we don't know what will happen in the future. Um, yeah, I'm so old to cry over things that over the things that's not happening yet. If it will be both of us, we will be fixed, or we will be work together. That's what we both wanted. And if it won't work, then we both move on in a good hands, in a good way. So come on, guys. Why are you not? Why you don't? Why it's still very new for you? The things, even though you guys are, things won't happen the way you want it to happen. Why is what does is like you? Most of you viewers are a lot older than me, not to understand all this, and still act like you're a kid.
I'm
Come on,
60.
you should be the one giving me a good what you call that? A good
Advice
advice and also like um
and
role
advices.
model. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm 66, going on 14.
It sucks. You're
Hmm.
going
Yeah,
there.
that's true, Jacob. Yeah, what Jacob just said.
How are you today, Two Bears? How's
Very
everything?
good. We're going on in May to Iloilo,
Oh, wow, it's getting near, huh?
middle of May. Yeah.
Mm. I think will also be here if things will go as planned. He will be here in May as well.
I booked 2 tickets through ASAP.
Uh,
Uh,
how much?
well, I ended up calling them immediately the next morning and canceling the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole time I was talking to them, I'm going from Toronto to Iloilo, then from Iloilo back to Toronto. I'm in Canada. And then online the next morning, I checked my MasterCard bill. Well, this seemingly good price was in American dollars.
Hmm.
Oh,
So, so I immediately canceled it. I was ASAP. I ended up booking with Cheap O Air and saving $600 on each of the tickets.
Oh, this is cool.
And the aircraft I was flying, I'm going to be flying with Cheapo Air, exactly the same ones that ASAP had booked me on.
oh.
What kind of planes do they fly you on? Like 777s or something?
Pardon me?
Well, what type of planes do they fly you on over there? 'Cause I've only been in 737, so I've only flown around the U.S. ever.
No, they don't fly 737s to the Philippines. It's too long, too far.
777s
Yeah, something like that.
or seven. I don't know what's the other one. A seven. Uh,
87.
yeah, they make a 737 like Max, don't they, or something shit like that? Yeah.
Yeah, but the Max still doesn't have the range to go to
Mm-hmm.
Lisa,
Philippines.
Biscuit Girl. Wait, guys, I'm getting confused with the messages here. Where we go?
And
Okay.
all the flight is with all the planes are Philippine Airlines.
Oh, No cancellations then.
I got the insurance
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
because
that's
fly
what we
Philippine
do.
Airlines?
Philippine
Yeah.
Airlines right now is in bankruptcy.
Mm. You
Well,
would never scam anyone
not a
that's not
surprise
inside
though.
your
I think
heart
they've
and
been a
mind.
lot of
You would
tourists
rather
there for
go
like
on
two
a day
years.
without food than go into scamming.
Pardon me.
Sorry, Brett. I was reading the ISAP only time after that Google Flights. What is that? ASAP. Is it an
It's an air.
application?
No, ASAP is a travel agency.
Ah, okay. That's who I use. Cheapo Air. I've used them for years. ASAP. Okay. Hello,
Yeah,
Georgia
when
Owen.
when you calculated the exchange rate, ASAP was charging me 24.90 Canadian. So I canceled it. Book with Cheapo Air. It's costing me 17.40 Canadian.
Oh, so it's cheaper. So that's why it's cheapo.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's the same airplanes.
Oh, so it's just like the agency that you're using then, or like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
If you
like one
try
of
to
those like travel booking like sites.
Yeah, if you try to go directly with the airline, it's usually like 35-40% more than what you
Hmm.
get through a travel agency.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think it's
Good morning, Ottawa, Canada. I hope my neighbors won't come up here and bring a bolo because I'm so loud.
yeah, we have like Expedia. I think it is here.
I grew up in Ottawa.
Ottawa. Ah, it's Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Got flight
Oh,
Cleveland to Manila. Manila. That's Manila for 1,800 round trip. Oh, is it bad or not?
that's fairly
And
expensive.
I think it was about 1972 that the provincial government did a survey through the schools asking kids to fill out this questionnaire of if they knew anybody or any family members smoked marijuana or hashish. Now we're going back to the early 70s.
Oh.
And by asking how many, like, there's no names on these questionnaires, but asking, do you have siblings? How old are they? And so forth. So with all the math and all that, they could figure out a pretty good percentage. And what their percentage discovered is that 72% of people in Ottawa,
Hmm.
in the Ottawa area, in the early 70s, 72% of the people smoked marijuana or hashish.
Hmm.
Is it good? I mean, I would love to get one. uh,
1800 is pretty expensive. Yeah,
wait, guys, since our
joint.
topic.
Here, Vicky.
Oh, damn. Ah, come on.
Yeah, you can just walk right down here and get it. Yeah, and there's places
What
all over
was
the
the
place here.
cost of
In
flights
my
from
state, you
Toronto
can
to
get it.
Cebu?
I discovered I got a dispensary less than a block away from me.
Oh, that's pretty. That's really close. Mine's by my work. If I need, well, I don't really smoke it, but I know some people do.
The
Like, oh
only
yeah, just
non
return to work. You want to go? And right below it is Mary Jane's House of Glass. And it's all the pipes and stuff for to smoke it.
Yeah.
And like the hand blown ones and non-hand blown ones.
how much is the non-stop flight them? Non-stop flight from Los Angeles, California to Manila.
Well, we will be flying from Toronto to Los Angeles, then from Los Angeles to Manila, then Manila
Uh,
to Iloilo.
Oh, here. When you buy a ticket, try and do it Tuesday or Wednesday at night with
Yeah.
best rates.
Yep. I don't know
Why
why
there
different days of the week are different times, but it's just like
It's
weird.
anywhere from 10 to 25% cheaper than the rest of the week if you
Mm-hmm.
do your flying on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
It's
really?
kind of like the middle
Yeah,
of the
Why?
week, I
really?
guess. I don't know. Why would they?
Why? Will said Evan, like sometimes he is waiting like 12 midnight or something. and he booked he's actually like checking all this flight agencies, and that's what he said also, like at night is cheaper, but he normally book his flight maybe 3 months or even longer than that prior to his trip,
Yeah.
or a month, because he said it's cheaper, and he never book a flight without insurance, so that even though they could get a little money from him, he could still rebook the ticket or have a refund. Yeah.
Well, that's why I always book it with a credit card.
Means that's what I thought, Jacob, as soon as possible. My goodness.
Well,
I didn't.
if they don't deliver the services you paid for, then the credit card will reimburse you.
Oh, that's amazing. Shipu is real good. I can even speak to a human being if I have issue, and very helpful. Oh, that's good that they don't have robots. I mean, most of the time when you're calling the customer support, it's always like press one.
Well, ASAP has their call center is in Manila.
Ah, I
I finished
see.
talking to one, hang up the phone, and I got a call again from ASAP. There's another travel agent calling me. I had three different ones calling me from ASAP. It's like, what the fuck is going on? You're all trying to steal each other's commissions?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. They're all trying to steal each other's commissions.
Yeah. Pal is no longer in bankruptcy. Oh,
Now they're under bankruptcy protection right now.
oh, that's awesome. Pricey front, but that's going the rate now. Little pricey, is it? Okay. Oh, here.
Well,
Last round trip from KLM from
I'm expecting airline tickets to take a big jump in the very near
damn.
future because the increase in fuel, and they're also going to have a big jump in insurance premiums too because of what's going on in Ukraine.
Yeah, here's one. Jacob said my last round trip from KLM from Amsterdam to Manila was 4,200 euros. That's 4,619 US dollars. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know many people could afford. No, nobody I know could afford that.
Maybe you should fly with KLM
Yeah,
from
Me
Germany to
too.
Turkey, from Turkey to, from
hmm
Germany to Turkey, and then fly from Turkish Airlines from Turkey to the Philippines.
Yeah, straight to Cebu.
it has to be cheaper than that now. I mean, it can't be that
Yeah,
price.
they have the airlines that is actually the Turkish airline has the flight from Europe to Cebu direct.
So how long is that flight?
I don't know, 20 18 hours maybe.
My flight is 35 hours and it's $1,700.
Oh my goodness. How long is the layover?
Layovers 10 hours in Manila,
Ugh.
Oh, sucks.
an hour and a half in Las Vegas.
Well, can you
Um,
get out during your layover from the airport or no?
I don't see why not because I've already gone through customs and I entered Manila, right?
Yeah, okay. Then that's good.
And I'm pretty sure they're going to switch from a smaller plane from Manila to Iloilo.
Relo, yeah. In the
They're not
domestic
going to fly a
mhm,
787 into Iloilo.
okay.
I think it would stop like 500 feet past the end of the runway.
I have booked a ticket I have booked a ticket from work on my cell phone Tuesday, but it has to be Tuesday at your destination. So it was Monday afternoon shift on Ohio. Mm. Ah, okay. So it wouldn't be your nighttime, but the nighttime of your destination. I see.
When you're going from North America to the Philippines, you cross the international date line. So
mhm,
today becomes yesterday.
Now I didn't really understand before why we have to study in elementary, why we have to study the international dateline, the primary region. You have to study the equator. Now I understand that it's really helpful when you're growing old.
mhm.
Hmm. I just still remember those, the definition of those things. I had to memorize it before. So now I understand. Smoking weed is different for everyone. Some is relaxing, some makes paranoid, others no change. At first, I didn't have any change when I was smoking.
17 hours.
Um, other next, I felt it relaxing, but I don't want it to be a habit.
It's a really
And
good price. 920
and
bucks.
I normally just smoke when I'm out of the country. Mike, here, Kunot, you're going to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my last round trip from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Ah, oh, what is this? My last round trip with KLM from Amsterdam to Manila was 4,200 euro. That's 4,600. Oh my
That's what
goodness.
I'm saying. That's like ridiculous. What Jacob paid.
What? That
Yeah.
Go
4,000
anywhere
something,
in the world.
you
That's
can buy a
ridiculous.
freaking house.
Mhm.
What? Jeez. That's already 1 month more trip in Hawaii.
Mhm.
That's super expensive. I know at Kinoger, but it's business class. Ah,
Oh, lottie, da, he's got to go business class.
money,
Yeah,
money, money.
doesn't want to socialize with the lower people.
With Pal, I booked for 800 and some change round trip for August out of Los Angeles to Manila. You already
Mhm.
booked a ticket going to the Philippines, team? Are you going to the Philippines already? Why you didn't tell me? Where is my wine? Hmm? You promised me a
That shit.
bottle of
Oh yeah.
wine, Seb. A good wine, you said. I
The
don't
last trip to
forget
Manila
that. That
was
was way back long
25,000 a
months
year.
ago. I don't forget that. You don't say promises to me if you're not doing it, okay, people? I remember.
Well, that's why he was full flat beds and full service.
Don't fly
He went.
Eastern China Air.
Why you're gonna pay like more double or more than double for the lay flat seats and the full like meal and all that and service.
Yeah, I'll pass on
I
first
was looking
class
at it.
price.
Yeah, it's like
Amazing. Wow.
at least a little more than double.
Just now, $928 round trip, Chicago to Cebu.
Hmm,
Oh, oh,
that's
that's
good too.
cheap. Yeah.
Hmm.
From
Pretty cheap. Yeah.
Amsterdam to Manila is 17 hours with what with a stop in Taipei. What? Eh,
Taipei. Yeah.
Taipei. That's a good price. Yes, I think it's
It's
a
like
good price.
I don't know if it's different than Chinese Taipei. If it's the same place or not, but
Yes, book a flight midweek. It's usually cheaper. Okay. You can get EVA for $975 one stop. So you gotta shop. Guys, if you're coming to the Philippines, I want some chocolate. You can go to your destinations and then ship it locally to me. Ay. Now you are being scammed by me.
The problem is when you call a travel agency, they try to keep you on the phone for like an hour. So
Oh,
what you have to do is prepare a letter ahead of time. Say you want to go to this destination, such and such a date, and return such and such a date, plus or minus 2 days. Email that to one travel agent to a whole bunch of travel agencies, and email me back your best deals, and go from there.
it's
oh.
she is wider and sits better, and you can go
Can't you
full
just book right
flat.
away
So
to
you
the
got the bed.
Philippine Airlines without using agencies? No.
No,
Yes, you can, but Philippine Airlines. I went online to see if I could book a ticket directly with Philippine Airlines, and it was like 26.50.
Ah.
mm-hmm.
So that's a
Because
six
they need the money bad.
six
Obviously, they're
thirty
going
nine
bankrupt.
$900 more than it costs going through a travel agency.
But yeah,
Why is
they're
that?
going bankrupt. They probably jacked the prices up a little bit. I
Maybe
mean,
because it's just simply too much paperwork for the airline, so they charge you more.
mhm.
Ah. That's weird. I thought if you're going to book right away to them, it will be cheaper.
That's what one would think.
Yeah. My last flight to Manila was 25,000 euros. What?
But
Yeah,
I did have one flight of a lifetime from Manila to Iloilo in 2014 or 2012. Yeah, 20.
Where did you guys all get that money? That's a lot of money for a ticket. Oh, just walk.
Vicky's like she's never seen 27,000 euros probably
No, I
in her
never
life
said
at
that.
one
Of
time.
course not. Business class with, the biggest amount of money that I got in my hand is 60,000 pesos.
Yeah, for
Oh,
$27,000, you can
no,
take a world cruise all the way around the world in a ship
Yeah,
with three
that what?
meals every day.
No. The biggest amount of money that I have had
you
in my
could
hand is
freaking
70,000.
take your own sailboat around the world too if you had one.
Why would you
Uh,
like the sailboat?
I wouldn't take a sailboat around the world. No way.
No, there's so many sharks.
No, it's not the sharks, it's the wind and the waves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I watched a guy that's been doing that for
I
years,
would
going
have
around the
seen it.
world in a
You
sailboat.
remember? You've seen the movie The Perfect Storm?
Hmm.
No, it's nice.
I. It's about these eight American fishermen from Maine that got caught in this storm. There was three different storm fronts that collided in the same spot in the Atlantic Ocean, and the waves were the height of like 15 to 20-story apartment buildings.
No,
Hmm.
I don't think it's a very pleasurable to be in the sailboat for 1 month.
I've seen a
That's
guy
so
surf one.
Well,
I've
something
seen a guy surf a
something
100-foot wave on a video.
something like that in a sailboat. It would just toss you right over like it was paper.
it's
But
just
any
nothing.
but anyways, that same storm,
Mm.
they they gave all the eight American fishermen that lost their lives in that storm. There was not one single word mentioned. There was also 13 Canadian fishermen who lost their lives in that same storm. And I was on a 350-foot ship in that same storm. We ended up cracking the hull in four different areas. It was unbelievably rough as hell for close to about 18 hours.
Oh, don't fly any China Air. Do food reviews. The planes are filthy.
Hmm.
Rick, I drive to Los Angeles every week from Tennessee. That's why I go from there.
I drive every week from Los Angeles, Tennessee. Ew, I want to do that.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my gosh, Jacob, of course, if they're going to give you a shitty service with the money that you spend, well, you're living a nice, but
no,
just for how
he was
many
paying for like
hours?
the nicest seats and stuff, which you pay like double or more than double.
Has anyone heard if you swab this, it's either 48 hours or 24 hours that if you have stopover and leave airport, even if you change airport, you swab this, you will need another swab test. No, I don't hear about it.
No.
Um, Mike, anyone going from Midwest to Cebu, the AVE flight is best. Layover Taipei, basic airport, but great internet. If you go Korean Air, best airport, beautiful in Incheon. Korea. Big Kevin is in the house. How are you,
Right,
Big
Big Kevin.
Kevin? Long time no see. Thank you for being here. Rick, that is USD. USD. Uh, Canadian
Hey,
dollar is
Special K, how are you?
special K. Special mention BK. Kin, it might be worth driving to O'Hare and parking your car $10 a day. Better prices and same flight over and over. $10 a day?
O'Hare, that's in Chicago, right?
Man, I wouldn't park my vehicle long
That's
term at the airport.
I want to park my vehicle in,
$10
I wanted to go
a day.
both
That's
places in Chicago
expensive.
if I ever went there.
It's 500
Even if you're
pesos.
driving a shit box, more than likely you come back to your car and you're gonna find the catalytic converter's been cut out.
Hmm. Probably like broken into or damaged.
Oh my god, why it's so expensive to just to park a car? It's always more
Because the
expensive to
parking lot is privately owned.
mm. If you live over in Shanghai, you have no internet at all. You could disappear really easy. I understand. If you don't have internet and people will kidnap you, very bye now.
Oh my God,
Okay.
no internet for a couple of hours is that's serious stuff. Real serious.
Yeah. Like for example, you have layover for 13 hours and you have no internet. What are you gonna do there? Talking to people or okay, if you can find some English, that's good.
If they have a bar in there, go to a bar and watch TV. I don't know,
It's
get some food.
yeah, but they don't sometimes it's so freaking expensive, quadruple the price.
Like here, you didn't have internet. Well, all
Will
airports
is
have
being
internet,
scammed.
good internet.
Will is being scammed in the airport of China in Shanghai. Yeah. I
In
heard go ahead, sorry,
Go ahead.
Shubers.
Go ahead.
I'm just reading. I have Japan's is the best airline. Oh, okay. You guys are the travelers. Tell me about it. Is Japan airline the best airline? Have you tried Japan airline?
No,
No,
I've
I
been
never flown out of the U.S. So no.
been through Japan.
Just don't fly in Boeing. Boeing 737. They're crashing all over the place.
They don't crash that often. I mean, they
Not
don't.
often.
The one
I
that
look up.
crashed was the 737-800, and I think that's the first loss of a 737-800, isn't it?
Mhm.
I look up first
I
class
mean, more people
Philippines.
crash in a car than an airplane crashes. Way more.
The the 737-800 has been in business since 1998.
Hmm. Yeah, it's the
$7,000.
most used airplane right now, I think,
Save your
for air
money.
travel.
First class from Cleveland to Manila, you'll probably be the only one sitting in first class all by yourself.
Hmm.
What? Ah,
Singapore Airlines is the best.
there's going to be a lot of super yaks for sale soon. That's true.
Yeah.
Anyone ever brings the wife back to the USA through Toronto, for your information, you do immigration for USA there. You walk out of O'Hare in domestic. We only had 11, two
Right.
layover. We almost missed our flight. Oh my God, really?
Hmm.
Wow, that's a hassle.
Yeah, the United States has an immigration center, kiosk, whatever you call it, at the Toronto's International Airport. Last time I went to the Philippines, I flew with Northwest Airlines. I swear I never again would ever fly with an American carrier.
Mm,
I think the seat that I was assigned had probably like something like 50 billion miles on it. And I thought, great, oh, switch flights in Narita, Japan. And Narita, Japan was the same friggin' airplane and the same fucking seat. The flight was full. The seat was so bad, I had to yank the seat cushion out and turn it upside down and sit on the wooden base of the seat. And my
Hmm.
tailbone hurt for a year and a half afterwards.
Man, I don't know.
the immigration officer did a 2 hour paperwork in 15 minutes for us. Good. Good for you. Some others, my gosh.
But when I came
Why would
back,
not fly any Russian airlines?
when I came back from the Philippines with Northwest Airlines, changed their planes in St. Paul, Minnesota. So I had to go through U.S. Customs. I had 45 cartons of cigarettes with me and 50 of the Dr. Juan's sulfur soap.
Huh.
That guy at Customs went through every single thing, emptied all my luggage out. I said, put
Oh,
it back. He said, put it back. And I says, He says, no, you have to repack it, sir. I said, fine, okay. Then he says, move over there. And I said, no fucking way. You unpacked it right here. I'm going to stand right here and now repack it right here in front of you. So that's what I did. The guy went through every cigarette carton, every package of that Dr. Ron sulfur soap to see if it was still factory sealed and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. I'm halfway over in Toronto.
I, I'm already booked from Cleveland. I'm not driving. October, Cleveland to Manila, 1,100 right now. If I want, if I want, I can book a flight for August with Singapore Airline. The flight will be 20 hours with the overly time 3 hours and 35 minutes for only €653. That's $780 economy class. Ah, okay. That's
Economy
good.
class, so you got to go 17 hours on economy class. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
you can disappear. You can disappear in China. Why? Japan Air is great, but Korean Air is better. Singapore Airline, Scott. Singapore Airline is a Scott, right? Or no, it's different. Same thing.
Yes, it's going to be interesting to hear what happened in that crash. That's for sure.
Why? It's not being,
Because it went straight down from 29,000 feet,
and they are not
like
being burned
straight down.
like that.
Yeah, straight down. Not not like this. Straight down.
What the fuck? Oh, if we were worried about plane
Oh,
crash, we are not
you're gonna
worried.
get demonetized because you said fuck.
Dang, the thing went straight down 29K feet in 2 minutes.
It went
What?
straight down and somewhere around, I think it was, what did they say, around 3,000 feet. Then it gained 1,900 feet in altitude. Then again straight back down again.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Good to know. We're going to South Africa on safari next year for our 25. Oh my gosh, Jody! Don't you know
Because
that?
in a big plane, like in a plane, even if the engines quit, it doesn't go straight down.
Hmm.
That's, but no one survived, so we won't know what happened.
Gotta have been something catastrophic that happened with the tail.
Yeah.
Then whose fault is that if it happened like that?
It depends on what happened. You remember what happened with that Japanese one that crashed in the mountains?
And that's the fault of the pilot.
No, they had a tail strike when the back of the plane hits the runway, and it
Uh-huh.
was incorrectly repaired, and apparently it flew. It had something like 15,000 takeoffs and landings after that improper repair. And then what happened is that the pressure bulkhead, that's a like a dome shaped cone on the back of the passenger cabin that separates it from the tail of the airplane. Because the inside the tail of the airplane is not pressurized; it's not atmospheric pressure. What happened is that the pressure bulkhead failed, and it blew off part of the tail on the airplane.
And when was that? How long was that?
Oh, when was that? In the late '70s, I think, maybe early '80s.
Wow. I think it would remain like a mystery. No one would know what will happen with that
But
plane in the
they managed to keep the airplane in the air for something like 45 minutes or so. Uh, Now all the pilots know after what happened with the one in what was that? What was that? Duluth, Minnesota? No,
Mm.
yeah, I think it was Duluth, Minnesota. There was a what was it? Three-engined airplane. The middle engine exploded, burst, and it took out all the hydraulic lines. they managed to crash land. Half the passengers died, but they managed to crash land onto the runway with absolutely no control of air, no aerodynamic control of the airplane. Then they also had the one incident in Iraq where I think it was an Airbus got hit by a missile. They lost all the hydraulics, and both of these airplanes they were able to control them with engine thrust.
Hmm.
The faster you go, the faster the air goes over the wings, the more lift you get. So you apply full power, you start going up, you decrease the power, then the nose goes down. So both of these airplanes, they were able to reasonably control them. While the one in Duluth, half the people died. The one in Iraq managed to land safely with absolutely no control other than just using the engines. So
I
even if you lose control of the tail, you can still control your direction somewhat by thrust of the engines.
but I really feel like if you're going to crash an airplane, it's so hard. It's so hard. I really think that if the boat will sink, there's possibility that you could still swim and
Yes,
be you
if you know how to
could be
swim.
rescued. That's the problem. Okay. After next year, we'll be getting 1 week ticket to Cebu study. As Cebu only means only after 2023. Trip to Cebu will be trips home, and then to the USA will visit Hawaii. So Cebu will be your home country. Our home Philippines will be your home country, and you'll be just visiting the United States. Congratulations,
Oh,
Rick! And I know that you're so
so,
excited this year.
Vicky, do you know anything about this Balikbayan stamp?
No, I stopped checking the immigrations already after the people opens the Philippines. Mike married to a Filipina stopover is no problem, but if you leave immigration at the airport for whatever reason, you need another test. Oh, really? I don't know that. I'm not really checking the rules right now. I have a friend teaches English in Wuhan. Yes, it is upper in China. I'm thinking a suicide by pilot. It's happened before. Why, if he's going to do the suicide, why would he take all other people's suicide with him? That's crazy.
Because he would be an asshole who doesn't care about anything or anybody except himself.
Oh my gosh. He just have to not drive the freaking plane and just kill himself, jump off from the whatever he want to jump instead of killing someone else. It's like the plane was in a planned dive, almost a controlled dive, was flown into the ground. Wow. Is there any
Well,
photo?
somebody managed to shoot a video of it as it
Yeah.
was crashing on the cell phone, and it was going straight down, not at an angle. It was going straight down.
So people would really think, yeah, then maybe it's really a suicide then. Uy, Ate Jody, African safari is one in my bucket list. I really want to be near the Jazeera outside my door, something like that. Same as the German airplane that pilot also made a plane crash in the mountain in France. Why is it that they're making it that they fly so low because of that?
Well, it didn't start off as low.
And then they just don't.
The,
Injustice.
in that German one, the pilot left the cockpit to go to the bathroom, and then the co-pilot, who's the one who committed suicide, took everybody with them, locked the door, and wouldn't let the pilot back in.
Oh,
And he's the one that flew it into the mountain. Then there was also one. What was that in Malaysia? The pilot committed suicide.
that's scary. Now sometimes I'm thinking, it seems like it's giving me an anxiety now to to fly.
That that the super ferry that got flipped over in Cebu.
Yeah.
I I I went on that same ferry the about 6 months before
Oh,
that accident.
wow.
Yeah, that was a big ship.
Yeah,
So
that's. I think that's the
so
biggest.
what? Yeah, when the wind was pushing that ship towards the shore, I have no idea why the captain didn't order that the anchors be dropped.
Yeah.
If he would have dropped the anchors as soon as the anchors caught on the bottom, it would have the wind would have turned the ship around like it was a weather vane. It would have kept it from going running aground. It ran aground sideways, and the wind rolled it right over.
Rex said that the pilot is having a suicide because they don't pay enough. If you lose control over your vertical stab, it's almost impossible to land a plane without crashing.
Well, not quite so, George. They've proved it that you can control the vertical attitude of the plane by engine thrust.
It's not for everyone, Ken, but I love wildlife and nature. I also love the wildlife and nature, Jody. That's my favorite place to visit. I mean, hopefully, before I die. I'm not a pilot, but I played one on TV. Yes, church, but it will come in an angle that's straight down. I'm making a trip to Pinas with pump boat next week. Anyone want to ride? Hi, happy puppy. Good morning. Yeah, you're going to Philippines with a pump boat. You will arrive in the next year. Oh no, not 2 months. It will take longer than that, and you have
Yeah.
to bring a lot of gasoline, and the gasoline is expensive. Gasoline here, guys, from 68 goes to 80 per liter. It's getting more and more expensive every time, every day.
Well, you just got to take a boat from the Philippines to the Scarborough Shoal, then you could jump on a Chinese fishing boat and take the rest of the way to China.
And then Judy goes, "Don't watch the TV show Air Disasters. You'll never fly again."
Yeah. Oh, really?
I think I've seen that before, like way back in the day.
Uh, Flying wings have no vertical stabilizers.
That's true.
Like
Don't
what is
air
it? The,
disasters.
the stealth fighter and the stealth bomber.
Like the B-1 bomber.
Yeah,
I just close my eyes and hope for the best.
they don't even use those anymore. I don't think, do they? 'Cause they decommissioned. They got the F-35s that are stealth now, that are
Go-
faster even. I think.
You're going to take a slow boat to China. Don't you know, guys, that farm boat is super freaking small? Like,
But apparently the F-22 is superior to the F-35.
Mm-hmm. F-22s wants me by Boeing. Yeah, yeah.
gosh,
I know a guy who worked for Boeing back in the
you know,
day.
And the
it's
He's
Boeing
old
really,
now. He's been retired for probably like 8 or 10 years or something.
guys, expect me to do live stream at these hours or even, because I will be working at night now. Wow. I started working
She'll
today.
be a daytime woman.
So
No,
what are
it's
you?
because I'm working for Office Wagon, that is a company based small company that is based
They
in
make printers and stuff
yeah.
and sell printer ink.
Say your prayers to be ready to meet your maker, Ken. Oh my gosh.
Ready to meet your maker.
Come on, Jody. Fly out DFW. What is this?
I don't know.
Dallas Fort Worth,
What does that mean?
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the biggest airport in Texas. Mhm. In
Gonna hit
Dallas, Texas.
every day and 74 every night. What is this meaning? Ay, ay, ay. Can't wait for the Cebu weather. Really? Rick? Are you sure? Huh?
He's gonna get
Oh
out of the
no.
airport and go, "Oh my God, it's so hot here."
If you want to lose weight, yeah, go for it.
Today,
Uh,
guys, if you haven't checked out my video, the latest video, check it out later. The
uh,
Mercado Sogo. I
here,
was
I
sweating
watched
so
part of it.
much. I was
each
sweating a lot.
each
It
time I've
was
gone to the Philippines, which has been 9 times, I've gone for 2 to 3 months each time, and each time I've lost an average of 25 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
like you sweat it out. That's what I've heard from
Why
other people. They go to
why
the
I don't
Philippines and
sweat
they
it
lose
out?
at
Why
least
I
10
need I need
pounds
to diet for
and
this?
sometimes more.
You're
Huh?
not dying, sweat it off.
He just sweat it off. Yeah,
Yeah, I am. But I wish I could
Vicky,
just sweat it off. My sweat didn't make me lose
sweat it
weight.
off. What? What? You look fine the way you are, Vicky. Shut up.
I'm just talking about myself. What's wrong with you? I'm going to
I
punch
know.
you.
I said you look fine the way you are. Quit
I
complaining
want
about
to
it.
lose weight. So what's wrong with you? Are we gonna fight now?
No,
Do you think
women
they'll tell
complain
on
too
my
much about what
if
they
I
look
get
like.
one wearing a parachute? Where are you gonna wear a answer this, guys? Answer this, guys. Oh, well, yeah. Come on, Happy Papi, do it, and then do the vlog. What will be there? You have someone that will get the reaction of people when you go into the airport with a parachute.
Well,
I'm
one
really
parachute that would be all your carry-on. See, I have a bit of a stomach here,
mm,
and
Hmm.
anytime a girl makes a comment about it, it's a fuel reserve for a sex machine. You want to take it for a test drive, and that shuts them up right there
Hmm.
every
good.
time. Never fail.
Unless they don't understand, they won't shut up. I work on nuclear reactors in yellow insulated zip up suites. 120 degrees in contentment. It will be a cakewalk.
Yeah, that's for
Ooh.
sure.
Hmm.
I spent 21 days there in August. I thought it was great. In Baguio, I never thought it was any hotter in Pinas than it is here.
Hmm.
I lost weight of living in Iloilo. Where are you now, Big Kevin? Guys, give me a moment. I need to get me a tea so that I can get a little bit relaxed and then
Okay.
hopefully will fall asleep because
Chamomile tea or something.
I
Yeah.
drink coffee before I start my training today. It's so funny because I applied jobs. I applied all the jobs that I could find in the one agency in the call center, and I take all the freaking interviews, and I'm hired in every all of them. So now I have to choose where I'm going to where I'm going to go.
Well, back in the days when they had phone books, I was
Hmm.
moving from Montreal to Toronto, so I filled out. I tried a professional resume, and I got absolutely no response to it. And somebody suggested that I list all the types of equipment that I have worked on. And I says, "You got to be kidding me." And he says, "No, go ahead." I said, "Okay." So I did that. My resume was 15 pages,
Jesus.
and I mailed that to 187 companies.
Wow.
Before I left Montreal, moved to Toronto, staying in my brother's garage. Well, what he called the garage, it was actually well, it was a garage on the outside. Inside, it was a sound recording studio, so all insulated and all that shit. So, anyways, moved to Toronto. Didn't hear peep for 3 days. Then after that, the phone started ringing. I got a response from 78 of those 160 companies I mailed out my resume to.
Hmm. Wow. 180 companies. That's a lot. You had to mail them and put the stamp on them.
Well, back then a stamp was 25 cents,
Yeah. Now it's like I don't even know what the hell it is now. Like
and
47
I
cents
had
or
I
something
had
here.
a brother typewriter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was no computers yet then.
Hmm. I
And
remember typewriters a little bit when I was like a little kid.
yeah, I had an typewriter that had like 15K of memory in it.
Uh,
So I typed out the resume. Then after I finished it, I just kept feeding the papers into the typewriter, type them all out, signed each, stapled each, folded each one, stapled and signed them, put them in an envelope, put the stamp on them, put them all in the mailbox.
mm-hmm. Yes, that's a
Yeah,
lot of yeah.
it's kind of funny. That's also what happened when I work in Hong Kong, and then the money that I saved was not enough to finish my house that I'm the house that I have right now, small one. I had to work again. So after a month of not working from being a domestic helper in Hong Kong, I applied for the jobs. And I applied 7 jobs. All of them also called me the same day. But then the call center one was the one that I have to start immediately. So I just took that one. But I wanted a waitress. I wanted to be working in the restaurant. But then, yeah. Even right now, I'm kind of hesitant to go to the call center work. Maybe I'm just thinking that I'm just gonna go work in the restaurant for a day work, and then at nighttime I'm just going to do this sales for the youth. So I wanted to, when with the call center, yeah, you will be talking still the same. I'll be talking people in the freaking other side of the world, and
Mm-hmm.
but the good thing is that I have a coworker that I could talk afterwards. I would rather for
Well, one good thing if you work in a call center, you don't sound like an Indian.
Mm-hmm.
ah, my God. I like their sound though. I mean, I don't understand, but I like them. I like their accent so much.
Uh,
Yeah. Ken, but you have to put a backpack in the overhead. I was going to wear a parachute during the flight and book a seat by the door. What the
yeah, but
what?
Ken, you know you can't just open the door.
Yeah.
The
What?
the cat up in the cockpit, the doors are locked. The captain has to push a button to allow the to release the locking mechanisms of the door so you can open them.
Even the exits, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So I just realized also that if you are sitting next to the exit, it's more expensive than the normal sets, isn't it?
this with some air carriers, yeah, because it has a bit more
Maybe,
leg
yeah,
room.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever sat next to the exit seat ever. Or
Yeah, you have
on
to
the
buy
exit
red.
seat next to the exit. I haven't.
Well, I drink a lot of coffee, so I like sitting in the back next to the bathroom because I usually get up and go for a piss every 30
Me too.
minutes.
Uh,
You know, it's always nice that if you're walking the plane, like you would choose where you sit because sometimes you don't have any choice anymore because other seats are taken. So they're just like, you have to sit here. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang.
like the flight in Northwest Airlines, the plane was full. Even the business class was full. So about three
mhm,
quarters of the flight, I kept getting up and sitting on that little jump seat that the stewardesses use,
Mm.
and they didn't like it, and they went and checked the seat that I was sitting on, and they all agreed, yeah, that seat was shot. It was busted.
mhm.
Oh, yes, happy. It's way hotter in some parts, 100-degree plus. Shout out Francisca's channel. Thank you for being here. Hello,
Happy
hey,
Francesca. Yep.
Bianca.
Good.
Long time no
It's
see.
earlier.
Ken, but you have to put back. Okay, I read it. Got happy to be prepared. Shout out, Chris. How are you doing today? If you're doing good, thank you for being here. Ken, we get 14 plus here, and the humidity is 88%. Where are you, Happy Papi?
He's in Florida.
Well, Ken, if you're so worried about it, you can just use the emergency parachute. That's a lot smaller, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't make you put that in the overhead bin.
Happy Papi, Happy Papi is the one who's going to wear the parachute. Funny story. You had a call center trying to fix my internet billing. Asked her if she was Filipino. She was in Cebu. Handed the phone to the wife. 5 minutes later, problem fixed. Oh, yeah, because they're just talking. Okay, that's fast. I usually book a window set in a row, 59 or 60. Not true. Doors can be open as long as the cabin does not have so much pressure.
So they got to depressurize the plane first, otherwise you won't be
Mhm.
able to open the door.
Hello, hello. Oh, Luke is in the house. How are you doing, Vicky?
Hi,
I'm doing.
Luke.
Thank you so much, Luke. How are you doing? When are you flying to the Philippines, Luke? How much is your ticket and where is your layover? What airplane are you taking, Char? There's a lot of questions. And by the way, for those again, let's go back.
Hello, Luke.
How
Is
are
the
you,
force
Luke?
is the force with you, Luke?
Yeah, long time no see, Luke. Yeah. I think I scare all the subscribers way back in the past because I am I was so happy before and then I turned out to be angry, I guess.
Oh, I'm one of your subscribers. You scare me away.
Yeah. I go back in July. Wow. Yay! More people and more people coming. Yeah, I met Yan from Holland 2 times already. Just having a good time here. Got a girlfriend, nice places, vacations. After the flight is in the air, if there is an open seat, you can ask to move. And those two sits by the bathroom in the rear, the arms rest up, and that is the strongest part of the airframe. Oh, I don't like to be sitting in the middle of the plane and then by the near the window because I pee a lot, especially when I'm nervous when the plane is like that. And one
Well,
time,
the best place to sit on an airplane if you want a smooth ride is as close to the wing as possible. And
yeah,
the bumpiest is at the back of the airplane.
it's just like a bus.
More like a teeter totter.
Mm, It's like, yeah, there's also waves in the sky, in the air.
Yes, just like in the ocean. There's
Yeah.
waves in the air.
Hmm. Airwaves. And yeah, that's what they call them. That's called like airwaves. Even like speakers and stuff do airwaves sometimes.
If you're lucky enough, the pilot will be able to get caught up in a jet stream and fly twice as fast as they normally do, and you get there in half the time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that'd be like I'm seeing a unicorn.
Look, all of these questions about your flight sounds like Vic is planning to shoot you down. Hi, Brett from Luke. Yes, that is true. Wings are the smoothest place to sit. Ah, okay, that's just one. But
That's what I said.
guys,
Because
I
that's the middle
yeah, middle.
of the teeter totter.
But then I sit next to the wing in the window, and then the next to me is a big guy. I think like you, two bears, and it's so hard for me to pee because he's sleeping. Like I
If you have
always woke him up. Like
if you had to get up to keep peeing, why don't you just switch seats with them?
I don't know. I wanted to, but then the wife, me and him, and then the wife. If he wants to be sit, he sits to the wife. I wanted to switch sit to the with the wife, and
I
then
had the,
they get the kids. So I'm like, the heck.
I had a seat right in the back on the starboard side. It was only two seats wide. And the seats that we were in, they had a girl sitting beside me. She was next to the aisle. And an hour or so into the flight, it's to switch seats with me because I got to keep going for a piss all the time. So we switched seats. She ended up falling asleep on my shoulder. And all the stewardess came by to check. And just, do you want us to wake her up? No, let her sleep.
So if you're bouncy on the wing seat, think what was the rare seats are doing. Yeah, they should think about it. Or maybe stand up and look at what they're doing. Wings are the smoothest unless you set out on the tip of the wing. The tip tends to bounce a little. Happy, Pappy, how's your cats?
I got
Oh.
I got the co-pilot of Fokker F-28 into Lancaster, Pennsylvania one time. I was sitting in the back seat of the airplane drinking a hot chocolate, and it was so bumpy, half the passengers were throwing up.
Mm.
Then the co-pilot goes by me into the bathroom. He was throwing up. Then the stewardess says, "Don't you feel sick?" And I says, "Shit, no. This guy is smoother than when I was flying and getting my pilot's license." She says, "You're a pilot?" And I said, "No, just a private pilot. I've only got 35 hours." Then a few minutes later, she comes back and says, "The captain wants to see you up at the front. He wanted me to co-pilot for him and control the thrust of the engines as we came into Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We came in almost sideways, crabbing in because it was so windy. So I was controlling. First, the captain was a bit nervous, and he says, "Do you know about, since you have a private pilot, you know about engine differential thrust?" And I says, "Look, I've captained charter boats plenty of times, and they have twin screws. So yeah, I can do this for you." And he'd look over at me every couple of minutes, really nervous. We were really coming in sideways all for about the last 20 kilometers to the airport. It was so windy.
So what is the co-pilot doing?
Throwing up.
That's it.
He was throwing up the whole time.
What the heck? Oh, what is this?
Well, due to the fact that he was throwing up the whole time, I would imagine that this co-pilot didn't have as much flying experience as the captain does, because it's something you get used to. Just like a seaman gets used to the rolling motion of a ship.
Okay, so they also have that phase, yeah, before they will be able to get used to it.
Yeah, like MacArthur when MacArthur was taken off of out of the Philippines by the PT boats. Remember that story?
No.
Him and his wife were down in the cabin throwing up, all seasick as hell. Now, if he had gotten out of the cabin and just stood out there in the deck, besides the helmsman and the captain, looking out the horizon, he wouldn't have gotten so seasick. It's when you're bending down like this, or you're trying to read a book or play with a phone or something like that in your head like this. That's when you
Mm.
start feeling the you feel the motion sickness a lot more than if you're looking straight ahead.
Big hail and severe storms almost here. Big lighting going on now. Uh, guys, you don't have the typhoon like here in the Philippines, but you do have hurricanes. What is more scary? The typhoon, like the Odette, or the hurricanes?
The typhoon is pretty much like the hurricane. What's really scary is the tornadoes.
Oh, what's the difference
A
between the tornado?
hurricane type typhoon are the same thing. They just happen in different parts of the globe or the world.
Yeah, a cy- a,
And
cy-
hurricanes
a,
can be
cy- a,
terrible.
cy- a cyclone is what they call a hurricane in North America. It's the same thing.
Hmm.
Okay, so cyclone is the
Yeah,
wind that's like
Yeah,
that, right?
but miles around,
yeah, like really wide. Yeah.
or a
Hmm.
tornado could be anywhere from 10 feet wide to 1 or 2 miles across,
Hmm.
with winds well over
And
100
tornadoes are over
feet.
land. For hurricanes and typhoons are over water. Yeah, so that's like the and then um,
Hi,
Well,
Sheer.
I don't know. I'm in Toronto.
Hello,
We've had
guys. How are
a
you?
couple of hurricanes
yeah,
here.
Oh, please
Is
mute
this
your.
two beers?
Yeah, it's me, Cher.
Hi,
Can you
how are
mute?
you?
Good. Can
Um,
you mute the audio on the YouTube
so
page? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
okay, good.
Yeah, I was thinking of sneaking out of Vicky's room to go and see you because I noticed that you were online. I guess you're not anymore since you're here, right?
Yeah, I just finished it because my phone is drained, and I have a guest over there, and the people are scared to him because I think he I don't know. It's just like the way he talks. He's a kind of depressed, but I understand. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Huh? Sorry.
Oh, Brett, how are you?
So
I'm
who?
okay.
So who's the one who's all depressed?
No, it's a hippie DP89. He's a different guy. The way he
Oh,
talks, that he scared a lot of people.
yeah.
Where did you? I didn't understand. Where have you been?
No, I've been in my live stream. I was
Ah,
doing the, yeah. I'm doing my own live stream. Like, I try to draw while I'm doing a live stream, and then suddenly this guy, I invited him on the panel, and then I didn't know that that's the way he talks. But it's all right. I understand. How are you now, Vicky? How is
I'm.
your life?
I am. It's not perfect. I'm having. I am in the process of healing from myself, and
Yeah.
yeah. I I'm physically working on what I want, on what I want to
Yeah,
achieve.
I'm very sorry. What really happened? Why is it
That's
both
it.
of you?
Well, I think I've said it a lot of times. We just
Mid
decided
Mhm.
for us to have
midlife crisis.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
Her,
have a break.
her,
But we're talking. We're gonna see. We both are under our what you call that? I am under right now. I am on therapy. He is in therapy, and then
Mm-hmm.
well, it's not like yoga. I think I really needed it because it's also it's me not having a balance in myself also created fights because
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
me. So I think it's
I said, I was watching your, your, what they call this, um your wedding before online. Remember?
yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah. But it's okay. At least now, you're happy and free.
Oh, I am not free yet.
Oh, really?
Yes,
and
Yeah,
she's
she
he
married.
costs money.
She's
I was
married.
kidding.
still loves me. I still love him, but we are healing apart but together. Why
Okay.
yet, Vicky? I had my training earlier today. Luke, I have training in sales. So I had 3 hour training, and then after that, I was drinking coffee beforehand.
Yeah.
So can you guys expect me to be awake at this time most of the time because I'll be working at night. So
I really miss you, Vicky. This is the reason why I go up in the panel. And how is your daughter now?
she's still crazy.
So are you in Cebu right now?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm in Cebu. I am in my apartment. Well, I have apartment in Cebu, but my daughter is way back home. That I will go home tomorrow. I need to get my paperwork and maybe bring her
Mhm.
here if she wants to. If not, then
She's in Cebu City.
yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
You're in Cebu City, okay.
So I can
Too,
work from Allegria because I could put my computer there. I don't have the privacy there to work because there's so many kids,
yeah,
and
it is.
so it's always nice to. And plus, the internet connection is much better here compared there. So
Yeah. Vicky, I just dropped by here just to check you out because I really miss you. We've been friends for a short while, and I really like your daughter because she's also an artist.
mm.
So I still remember.
all the papers that you sent her,
Yeah,
and I still keep her drawings there. I still keep it and all
yeah,
the
please,
pictures are there, so that
yeah, just
she
yeah,
could
much
it.
yeah, much better she keep it because in the future she can use it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you, Sheer. Thank you for coming up. I will try to. I don't understand why I am not notified when you're doing live stream when I'm subscribed to you. So I think I'm going to unsubscribe you and then subscribe to you again. I think that's what I'm
To
gonna.
me,
Yeah,
okay,
because
what happened?
I don't I'm subscribed to you but I don't get notified that you're live streaming. So I need to unsubscribe.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Brett,
Yeah,
how are you now?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I've been up for a while. Yeah, but I'm all good.
Okay.
What is
Been up
that
for
for a
like
while, Fred? Like
24
30
over 24
hours?
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is why I book a window seat behind the wing. If I start to feel
Mhm.
lightheaded, I look out at the wing and put that. Oh God. We're talking about the plane crashes here now. You know why I'm doing the
Uh-uh.
live stream? Because I'm just like, there was a guy like, how many did you scam? Are you done scamming with bills? I'm just like, okay, whoever that I scam, you can come up here and tell me when did I scam you? How much did I scam you?
They
No
won't. They
one,
won't ever come up.
no one came. A typhoon is often stronger than a hurricane because Pacific has warmer water than an Atlantic.
Yeah.
Joke.
Vicky, I need to step down now. I just visit you only just to see you. Okay,
All
thank you
right.
very much, guys. Thank you, Brett
Yep.
and the two
Bye,
beers.
Sheer. Yep.
Gotta go now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good night.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Hail coming. Yep.
How was your yoga class, Vicky? Actually, today I just went to the yoga center. That is Ananda. I forgot. Here, wait. So it's like Ananda Marga Yoga. So our instructor, um, it, this. So I have my appointment on Friday at 5 p.m. So it will be a complete, what you call that, yoga for mind and body. Goodbye, Rick Destination. Mwah. See you again next time. I had so much fun with you in my channel, Rick. You're amazing. Say hi to your wife. And yes, I think it will be good. I am surprised that it is a free yoga. But if I'm going to get a course, then I will have to pay. But let's see how that works. It is a very
Just
nice,
just
nice,
watch a
nice.
video on YouTube,
No,
and just
different.
follow along.
No,
So
no bread.
you're not doing any things like they're doing in Angeles City where what's his name Philo is blogging.
Oh,
Philo in the Philippines.
oh, I don't know him.
He's got about I think 29,000 subscribers.
I, I'm
No,
in
no, I
Cebu.
don't know who that is either.
Anyways, he's been doing some uh, blogs lately of the big park near where he lives. He goes to, and you see they have this, the park when they got the bandstand in the middle of the park, and there's like 50, 60 people doing line dancing in there,
Hmm.
exercising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's free. You don't have anything like that in Cebu.
there's someone
Oh
that.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This yoga is free, and then we do have also it is what you call that? It is scheduled. So this one is all every Friday. This
Yeah.
one it is free dinner, and then it's free dinner vegetarian, and then you're going to have a meditation, and then
Oh,
um,
this.
it, a free counseling too.
Okay.
Then it is like a course of if you're going to be a yoga instructor is what I'm saying, I guess. Then with the Zumba classes, it is in different malls actually that they
Mhm.
offer Zumba for free. But Brett, I'm telling you, it's different. How it is different when we are talking here in the internet and in person when you're doing the yoga. It is
Yeah.
more on, yes. So because in the internet you have to check, you have to, like, you're just watching the screen and you're just gonna listening. But when it's in the real life, they could feel you, they could sense you, they would know what you really feel, because they are there. So it's always different. And whatever, even with the counseling, even with the class, if it's online or it's in person, it's always a big difference.
Now, what Philo's blogging is the local park, and people just
Can you type
somebody.
his name,
Yeah.
please?
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Happy Papi. Sorry.
Richard
Ken,
Simmons was a guy that did
it's
like
coming your way. Black and green
dance
sky
dance
here.
weight loss classes and videos and shit
That
back in
is
the
my
80s and 90s and 70s. You think it would maybe
Rick. Where you at? Fellow in the Philippines. Okay. I wonder who this guy is. Maybe I.
Philo in the Philippines?
But anyways, in this local park, apparently it's a fairly large park. There's I guess you could call it a rotunda or a bandstand in the middle of or a big gazebo in the middle of the park. and all those people go up and they're all dancing together in music, trying to get
Mm-hmm.
coordinated with each other, just exercising and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There's also gangs that go jogging around the park. And I guess it's just like when I go roller skating. You get some people out in the middle of the skating floor that's just standing in one spot dancing, and then you got the others like me that zoom around real fast. And if I start zooming around real fast and somebody starts following me, then somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. And the next thing you got to get a chain of 30 of us going full bore around the rink, and don't get the fuck in our way because we'll
Oh,
not because we'll knock you
I
down.
think I think they have this place as well here. For that they have scheduled trip. Um, I could do that. I mean, with the Zumba and everything, I would be okay with doing it alone in the
And I've seen the same thing in Manila in I think Ermita Circle.
Ermita. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that
Shout
there
out
too.
TL. I need to go now, Vicky. Take care always. Thank you, Lou, for stopping by. That's highly appreciated.
Bye, Luke.
Dada Dharma is my instructor, Happy Papi. I think he is 77 years old actually. This the guy that my
Hmm.
instructor is. But
Any
I
any anybody ever been to Suliman Park
no, I don't.
next to Manila Bay in front of that old church?
Yes, yes, uh-huh. Yes,
The water fountain in the middle there.
oh, it was long time, so I don't know. But
I
I
put
went
the water fountain there. I put 2 boxes of Tide in it.
Tide.
Tide dish, Tide
Oh,
laundry soap.
why?
Oh, it's spectacular. The bubbles are about 30 feet high.
So funny.
The kids loved it, and
You're so crazy.
somebody ratted me out to the operator of the water fountain. He was all upset with me. He says, "Why'd you do that for?" I said, "Because it was dirty."
Oh my god.
He got all upset. But the next day, there was hundreds of people there, hundreds of
Hmm.
people, and he gets his money from tips. And I looked at him and said, "How do you like me now?" He likes gives me a thumbs up. Don't do it again.
But yeah, like Ken said, Rena Roberts and Marine have been doing Zumba, and in Baguio they get outside and they do Zumba.
An
They do it
American
like
Christian.
once or twice a week or something, I think, or more. They do it on live streams on Rena's live stream.
I don't know because he's calling himself Dada Dharma. I'm not sure. I don't think he's American though.
No, he's like Middle Eastern or something. It looks like.
Yeah. But I talked to him today before I left, and his you could feel it. His vibration is different. It's like when he's talking to me, it feels like, woo, nice.
He has you mesmerized by the way he
Yeah,
talks,
yeah. And the ambience in the place is
and
cool. I mean, I
people
do
fall
believe
for
that.
him.
I do believe that thing really. Well, it's always if you don't believe that it will help you, it won't help you. But it helped me a lot of times before already. So I'm just gonna continue doing it because
Yeah,
yeah,
sweating to the oldies. Yep.
weight loss programs most prominently through his swearing to the oldest line of
You can look him
Arabic.
up on the internet, like YouTube, and see Richard Simmons. He was really flamboyant. Had like curly puffy hair.
I really want to do the Zumba to be the one that will organize
Uh,
the Zumba here.
what's his name there? Howard Stern called him up about 4 months ago. He
They do
said,
it 4 times. Oh, 4 times a week is good to get out. Yeah, 4 times a week. Yeah.
called him up about 4 months ago and said, "Hey, we haven't heard from you for a long time. What's happening with you?" And Gene didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, he's not done gaming yet.
It's Milton Tingle Richard Simmons, born 1948, is an American fitness and public figure known for his eccentric, flamboyant, and energetic personality. Yep.
Yeah, I want to before before this pandemic happened, I was super active,
73 years
right?
old.
Wake up at 5 a.m., clean the everything, go bring the guests to their destinations, go back, clean the room, wash the clothes, and then party at night. Then again. And then later on, after the 2 years like that, bam, lockdown. You cannot go out.
Climbing the walls, eh?
Wow. And then I feel like really my body's getting lazy right now that it needs to go back. And I just realized that call center work wouldn't help it either. So I feel like I mostly want to be a waitress instead in the restaurant, and I can just go back and forth. It's updating,
Well,
but an hour it will be there. Look, be careful, you guys.
I got tired of being cooped up in my off hours, so I started ended up going out in the park playing my guitar.
Mm.
And then I went out and I got a battery operated amplifier. And got another guy that joined me. Then another one, and we were jamming out in the park. And I guess where we were located in the park, in between three big high-rise towers, the sound really got amplified inside this area. So standing in front of it, it wasn't all that loud, but the apartments around where we were, apparently it was fairly loud, and we had cops showing up every once in a while. And one of them remarked, he says, "You know, there's about 600 people out on the balconies right now listening to you guys. You guys are really good." So thank you. And I just kept playing.
Gosh. Okay. So we still have 14,000 people here in the house. 14 million. Thank you, everyone. So thank you for the people that give super chat. I think I have Rick and maybe there's some other one I didn't see. You guys, I hardly appreciate it. Yes, and I did pin that thing over there. If you want to be scammed by me, then be scammed already. Damn it. It's so funny when I say it like this because other people actually are like just getting the sentence, right? Like give me your money when I say it.
You're not begging for the money, but it would be nice. Thank you.
It just like
Right?
that, and they're just getting that sentence, and then they place it in the other channel. Oh, look at exotic Philippines.
Well, Phil, have you seen Philly in the Philippines?
Yeah, I just saw it.
Did you see his post where he got called to the Department of Social Services,
No,
to the office?
no.
Apparently, they saw his video that he did of his mother-in-law's home that got blown over,
Oh,
and people sent him money to help her fix her house.
oh,
But at no time did he ever ask anybody for money. So, anyways, Department of Social Services, they called him in and said it was a very nice thing that he did. And they wanted to know where the town was
uh-huh,
because it was one of those that was out in nowhere. So,
uh-huh.
Department of Social Services dispatched a team right away to that area to help him out.
Oh,
Like I thought, he thought at first he was in trouble. No, they just wanted to know where the town was so they could send help
Uh,
right from
that's.
the top.
Oh, also, yeah, I also have like people because last time during the Udet Typhoon Udet, um, people call me scammer because people are sending me money to help out my family.
Yeah,
And then because I went to Wheel, right? I went to Thailand, so they're thinking that the money that the people are sending is I'm using it with Wheel in Thailand, and when in fact the ticket was booked long months before.
don't know how.
Yeah. Hi, Cliff and Ruth. Thank you so much for being here. Why are you awake so early, Kuya Cliff? And by the way, Cliff, congratulations, and Ro, congratulations to their new house. Invite me to the blessings, Charot. Even I cannot go, still invite me though. We would like to serve Iki drama in the Philippines 5 years. That would be fantastic.
That
Now, under this situation with this typhoon, some bloggers have been
Thank you.
taking donations
Mm-hmm.
and buying truckloads of water and building materials,
Yeah,
food out to the people in outlying communities. But then you got other people on YouTube. Oh, they're scammers! They're scammers! They're scammers! Listen, that
yeah,
was a tragic situation that happened in the Philippines.
exactly.
Hmm.
Like what the heck? And I even, I left the Philippines with only 300 pesos. Another called me like, why do you go to, when you were crying in the LS, now you are in Thailand? Like, you want me to stay in the Philippines without power, in my place, without power, without water, and me without money, and just be sad because he got hit by the
Yeah,
typhoon.
be miserable,
Yeah, and you already had the
more
plane
miserable.
ticket. Oh, let's
Yeah,
get
when in fact
out of here.
I had a plane ticket already, and I never left without even helping my family and took all the money from my bank before I left. Like, what is
Hmm.
wrong with these people? Like, are you gonna
Yeah.
be? I was super mad that time.
Yeah,
Like, what the frick? And I didn't want to leave, but the ticket is already there. It has been planned long, long time ago, and I don't know if I would be staying in the Philippines. I would be also super crazy. Hello, everyone. I get to the Philippines next week. Maybe I got to see you top hunt, maybe not, because you don't know if you're coming here or not. Hmm.
Tap Hunt's coming. Next week he's going to be in the Philippines, he says. Where are you going, Tap Hunt?
Yeah, that's why he didn't know yet where he's going. Yeah, I would love to meet him. He's a nice person. We're good friends. Um,
Listen,
yes.
listen to any of you North Americans out there listening.
North America.
Uh, what it costs to fly from Manila to Iloilo or from Iloilo to Manila, from what it costs to fly there, you can also rent a stateroom with this is a one price ticket for two people, stateroom which has two large beds in it, all to yourself on a ship. Go to Manila or Ilo or Cebu or whatever in the stateroom, and that ticket is only like 100 pesos more than it is to fly, and you get such the most scenic view that you'll ever see in your life. So I strongly recommend the stateroom in on one of the super ferries.
Super fairy.
I don't know if they're still there. It's still there. They changed their name to, is that the one that changed their
To
name to
go.
Supico?
Yeah.
Supico? Yeah.
Yes, it changed to go.
But
Thank you so much, Steve.
these ferries are not small boats. These are most of them are former cruise liners, like 400, 500 feet long. They're not little tiny little boats.
hmm,
Yeah, it's a big one. And then before, did you hear the super ferry before with the swimming pool, Evan?
No.
They get the swimming pool. Yeah, there was a super ferry have the swimming pool,
Yeah.
and the bar. Oh my God! You know, with me and my daughter went to Manila way back. When was that? When she was 7 years old. We took the ferry
And
because one
also, if you have the stateroom, you have your own private bathroom, and you have the electrical outlets to charge all your devices.
yes, that's right.
Because if,
Yeah,
if you've got a normal ticket on the ferry, you go
you
out,
just see the back bed.
you go just outside the cafeteria, and there's like 15 power bars all plugged into each other, and every one of them somebody's got a phone charger plugged in.
Yeah. So what you call that? What's you call that? So me and my daughter just got the economy, right? Like in the
Yeah, the open area
yes.
with the
And then
bunks.
Nicole was so cute, right? She was just 7, and just she told the couple, there's a American guy with a Filipina that maybe wants to experience the boat, and it's just like, you have a very nice blue eyes. And the guy was so amazed. So they have like the whole room for themselves, right?
Yeah,
And they paid for the whole room. Oh, we were transferred to their place. It's so cool. I
So
never knew that it's
the
really
state
big. Though.
the stateroom that I was in,
Have the couch.
it had a couch, it had two queen size beds in it,
Yeah.
table, TV, a window that went from one side of the room to the other side of the room from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh, that is
And
so
and
nice.
this window is divided into three parts, so the middle one could be opened up, and I had a balcony which I was looking right down on above the bridge.
Mm. We had a local man at church donate a truckload of good, clean used toys. I am sending them to a vlogger I follow so he can get them to school kids. A show would complain about that. Ah, I think I know who is that, Greg. But yes, trolls always complain. I don't know what's wrong with them. We have mukbang wiki. Yes, you have to send me. You have to come here, bring a get a big lechon, and then we mukbang the lechon. 8 hours by car from Davao, 1 hour flight from Cebu, from Cliff and Row. When are you coming? True. Here we go. Ignore the haters. They are very sad individuals. I couldn't ignore them before. My God, I cried a lot when they are when
Hmm. I
before
remember those days, Vicky.
that that I didn't wanna go continue vlogging anymore.
I remember those days. Yeah, like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I've known
getting
you
to
when
be
you
like
had your
the heck.
Airbnb and all that stuff,
Yeah. Uh,
and you started doing YouTube.
mm,
When we did that one stream, remember that one stream was the craziest stream in the world. We're trying to speak twisted Tagalog. Remember that?
yeah, yeah. That's what.
And then who was on there?
But
Harry was
that's what I
acting.
said. I think he is true. Like most of the people that say that are the people that
Excuse me.
don't follow me or the people that don't know me. Because the people would know me and they wouldn't be seeing that one. My daughter sometimes is in the stream and the people are saying mean words. He's just she would say like, why are you why are these people hates? Like guys, you know, my family is watching me and my mom especially is a very religious. If I'm doing all this crap that you guys are claiming to be, I don't think she wouldn't let me stop doing the YouTube. It's just sometimes it gets into me because my family is watching and they are somehow, get hurt as well and ask me shit. So that's the also the reason why I broke down. But then after that I tell them what's going on, why are they feeling like that, and if you are public person, there's always someone that won't like you, so they understand now. I would take stateroom on the ferry, but only if I can bring inflatable life vest. Did water safety for years. Life can swim that well. Don't want to lose her now.
Well, if you're in the stateroom, you're really close to the bridge, and they've got plenty of lifeboats around the bridge.
Well, Vicky,
Those,
if your regular trolls BD is still around, he likes you. I think I have a regular troll that likes me so much, but because I don't give him attention, maybe he has his different name, pursue me to be his girlfriend. I said I don't want to. Evan, you're going to feed me all your money and then become a troll, calling me scammer because I couldn't be feed with their money. Here,
well, one thing, if you take the ferry, there's no limit of the weight that you can carry. You can bring on board with you.
really?
Yeah, if you got 100 pounds of stuff, you can bring it with you. You just got to tip the porter to bring it up the gangway onto the ship for you.
Yeah. So by the way, guys, it's 1 minute before 3 now. It's 3 a.m. I would like to say thank you, everyone. But first, I have to answer this. Are the Lanzones season yet? Yes, I think it's even over. Top hat, I'm not sure. But there's still a lot of Lanzones somewhere. So, yes, Kuya Two Bears, thank you for being here. Say hi
Oh,
to your wifey. Thank you so
also,
much, Brit.
also the stateroom had toilet paper in it.
Aha! I, I know that that's what you want. Um,
No, I don't use it anymore.
when I've commented on the videos about bloggers helping others, haters attack on my own comments. Yep, true, Chris. I don't know because they are not generous. They're not generous themselves. Actually, at the point of the typhoon audit, I use up all my money to be able to help out, and I come back don't have money at all. Mukbang, mukbang, yes. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with me. You guys are highly appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you in the next videos, and don't forget to check
Yeah.
out
Bye,
the
Vicky.
that I uploaded. Cliff and Ru, thank you
Bye,
so
two
much for
dears.
coming.
Bye, everybody in chat.
Love
Peace,
you
Yeah.
all.
Much love always, Vicky. Bye, everybody.
peace,
I'm
peace out.
Peace out.